I just wanted to make this video because I feel really bad for my dad. Um, my dad is pushing 80 years old, and he still works every day, Monday through Friday. And he gets up every day and he goes to work, even though he had a successful business for 30 plus years. He sold it a while ago, and I have to really give him a hats off, because he understands life. He understands that he's getting older, and he understands that you can't take your money and all that with you. So after he sold his business, and he was the man, everybody loved my dad. He had a mobile station. Everybody loved coming there. It was family oriented. It was family owned. My dad, my Aunt Bonnie, my cousins, my brothers, we all worked there. It was a family owned and operated. And yes, he hired other people. But the fact of the matter is today, he's old now. He's older. And I say that with the most respect to him. But he recognizes it. So he downsized, and he actually sold his home. He had a beautiful, beautiful home, but he's like, it's too big. It's too much taxes. So he downsized, and we are now living, when I say we, I rent. I pay my dad to live here, but I'm here with him because I've never been married and I've never had any kids. All my other brothers have either been in a relationship or are in a relationship and have kids. So I felt like, me, I'm 47, I'm getting older, and I know it sounds awful. Oh, I'm still living with my parents. Well, I'm renting, all right? I'm paying my way, believe it. I'm not living here for free. But I'm here not only to be here but to help my dad and my mom as they get older. And so, long story, I don't want to get into too much of it. My parents divorced when I was 3. My mother got ill, mentally ill, and my father, even at the crazy age of 80, even though he gets up and he works every day, took on the responsibility to take care of my mom. So my mom's been living here, and my dad's been dealing with her and getting her prescriptions and dealing with her doctors, and he's pretty much power of attorney. And so he's just trying to help her. But me and my dad, we have our disagreements. I'm sure a lot of sons and fathers, or daughters and fathers, or mothers, or whatever, have their own disagreements. But at the end of the day, dude, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to look over them, because there's been many times when my father's knocked on my door and said, help me with this, or I need help with this, or, can you do this for me, or can you help me send this email, or I take the groceries in for him. I do all this stuff because I want to. It's like, because when they're gone. And that's something that I talk about, but it hasn't hit, and it probably won't hit until they're actually gone. But to think about it, like, oh my God, we're all gonna die. And I know that sounds so messed up, and I don't mean to turn this nice conversation to a negative one, but you have to look at the big picture. And so I'm here, and I'm doing the best that I can for my folks, because they brought me into this world. But where I'm going with all this is today, my dad come home from work. My dad actually works for a nursing home. Actually, it's supposed to be assisted living, I think. But he's the transportation guy. So he brings people to their appointments. He takes people out on walks. They'll go to the Burlington city, they'll, up and down Church Street. He'll take them to get creamies, you know. But my dad came home today and he was sad. He said 2 people that were in the nursing home today passed away, and he was really close to them. And I could see it in his eyes. And I felt horrible. And I'm going, oh my God, Dad, I'm so sorry. And he's like, yeah, and he was telling me times that he spent with these folks and what he's done and, the conversations they had. And as we were talking, he gets a text message. Somebody else just passed away that he knows. So my heart is just like, oh my God, I am so sorry, Dad. And I can only imagine what that's like, because I guess a couple of these people, my dad's known even before he worked at the nursing home, because my dad had the mobile station and he knew a lot of people and he knew these people. And a lot of his, I hate to say this like this, but a lot of his friends and close relatives are starting to pass away. And every time he tells me this, my heart sinks because I'm so worried about him and my mom. And so, yeah, so I'm just saying this because I love my parents, and if I can get through to anybody that's watching this, I want you to know one thing: family is truly important. Enjoy the time you have because it's precious. Because one day they won't be there. I thank God I haven't adored that yet, but I know that it's coming. And it haunts me and scares me every day. And I just try to do the best I can and be the good son that I can be. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave on that note, but deuces.